I'm Heather, and a couple of years ago I bought 73 acres in northern Idaho. Basically, I bought a mountain.
Raw land.
Yeah.
Off-grid.
Yeah, and a sawmill, because who doesn't in their retirement want to mill logs? And then I invited my best friend Kimmy to come out here and help me build my homestead.
So if you want to follow two old broads, one from the city, and see will they crash and burn, will they survive, will they make it on raw land, you should watch us.
Subscribe, comment below, share these videos so your other friends can come over and hang out with us too, because we really do like to have a lot of fun out here.
There's lots of laughter.
There's lots of laughter, lots of hard work, building out here with no equipment. Other than these guns. Good morning, guys. We are already hot, and I think it's like 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
Which we cannot complain, because we do not have the weather that the South is getting.
Right, exactly.
And we remind ourselves of that when we're up here getting hot.
So we're sorry to you in the South.
Yes, we are. Chipping a little bit more away on this forest over here that we're trying to clear out. So we're clearing this out for two things. One, this is our garden. I'm on a mountain in the forest, basically, and there are no real flat areas unless we actually made them. And this is going to be where we grow all of our food. Well, majority. We might end up putting some blackberries in some other different places.
It'd be cool if we had blackberries in the backyard of the shipping container. If you haven't seen that, you should go check it out. Yes. It is amazing.
And we will be getting back to that build. I keep getting that question. Yeah. We have to, one of the things of homesteading that I think, unless you've lived on a homestead, maybe you don't get it, but you have to work per season. So specific jobs are done in specific seasons. We're way behind because of the spring weather we had. We had so much rain. There's flooding in Wyoming and Montana. We didn't get flooding here, but we got a ton of rain. There are mosquitoes already out.
And you always have to shift priorities when you're homesteading, because things happen, and then you have to stop what you're doing and go to something that's more imminent.
Exactly. So we're going to be continuing to work on the framing in the shipping container, and I think we may have to just chip away at that, maybe a little bit, maybe an hour at night or something. Which would be 7 hours a week working in there. So, yeah. But right now we're trying to get our orchard in, and the thing that we're working on today, I'm so excited about. This has been in my head for like a couple of years, and it's not my idea. I definitely saw someone else do it, and I'm a giant copycat, and that's okay.
Yes.
But we are putting in a duck pond. Last year, we bought a very small swimming pool. It's a 10-foot round by I think it's 32 inches.
32.
Yeah. 32 inches tall. We're going to do a drip water system for these guys so that we can be successful on our orchard and quite a bit more hands off, because how have we been watering them?
Buckets. Every night we carry out 5-gallon buckets, and it takes 2 to do the orchard, 2 to do the tomatoes on the ground, and 1 to do the tomatoes on the top.
Yeah.
So
our fruit trees and our blueberry bushes are going to get this drip system put in. We have a really beautiful slope here. So this it's the reason why we put the orchard here and why we set things up
natural
the way
slope,
we set.
so that's awesome.
So we're going to halfway sink the pool in the ground here, and then run a hose down the center or something like that, and create drips at each one of the trees and along our blueberry bushes. So we are going to be stopping early today because I have a mammogram and I want to encourage you guys. I have a family history of breast cancer, so I go in yearly for a mammogram. They are not scary. They do not hurt. They've changed all the machines, so if you have not had one and you are above the age of 40, definitely go talk to your doctor and get in and get those suckers checked out because they're important.
And your health is important.
And your health is really important. So early detection is really a big deal. And I have no worries. I've always had clear ones, but if we, catch something early, then you can really do something about it. So if you haven't had a mammogram, go in and get one. If you're at that age, which I think is 40, is when I started getting mine. So I'll be 50 this year. So the last 10 years, I just go in and get them, and they're all really nice. And it's only awkward the first time. And talk about your plants. Those ladies like plants too. We're gonna need those clippers. Lots of roots. Maybe we need some sand.
Your son has a landscaping company, doesn't he?
Right? He should want to be in on this.
He owns one of those, right?
That song that goes on and on. Hey guys, so this is a little pool that we bought. I'll put a link in the description below. It was like, I don't know, last year it was like $110 or something. We'll see how this works. We are going to do a light backfill because we want the ducks to be able to just go directly off the ground into the pool. And then we'll have to figure out some kind of ramp to get them out. But you can tell this is not like a super stable. It's all PVC built. It's very inexpensive. Eventually we may do something different, but we're going to give this a try and we'll let you know how it actually works. We are not gonna, it did come with a filter. We're not gonna be using that filter. We're off grid. We don't have electricity up here. We can't plug it in, so it's not gonna work. And we don't wanna filter out the duck manure. So we're just gonna really quickly set this guy up, take you along for it. And we're not gonna be able to fill it today because I have my doctor's appointment. And so we'll be filling it a little bit later this week, but it will be all added into this video. So if we're in different clothes, that's why. But let's get this put together.
Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane.
Okay, so it comes with a plug, and I don't know if I want to use it or not. I bet this just attaches a hose. This may be way simpler than what I was making it.
Yeah.
We may have won the lottery. Because we may be able to take, oh, well, we can't take that one pipe back, but we could take everything else back. and that is the size we wanted to end up in anyway.
And that saves us some dinero.
It does, except for we will still need an on and off switch. So we'll still need to have, we'll need to replace the one that we bought with a smaller one. Because the one that we bought goes with this big pipe. Because we want to control how much water comes in and out is the deal. So we're going to spin this around, actually go ahead and fill in this hole, and I think this is actually going to work. So make sure that you check if your pool that you buy has a drainage thing.
A drain.
A drain.
A drain.
Because, the ones that I saw, they were using pond plastic. I haven't really seen anybody but that one particular lady do this. And those giant pools, I don't think had a drain. So, yeah, this is going to be a lot simpler. And I'm pretty excited about it. So we're just going to spin this around, fill in our hole, and maybe try to connect a hose to it and see how that works. We're still not putting water in it till later this year. Week.
I get a little bit breathless. My thoughts are too big. Can I get some comfort, please? I guess I should have been honest. It breaks in my heart. It's weighing me down, baby. I'm like a river that's overflowed. The sooner you know it, the less do we hurt. Let me speak the truth. I know you don't want to face it. You think it's too late, but I can see past the rain. Won't you lay it on me? Turn the page and burn it. Let's make up a big bonfire on the beach with the stars as our lighters, and throw our problems in the flame. Throw our problems in the flame. We fell down to the bottom, so bottom up please. We're gonna get over this. I see the smoke in the mirrors. I'm holding the key, one step away from salvation. You're like the ocean, setting me free. Out in the open, I'm picking up speed. No bad thoughts penetrate. Hold me like this is the first time. Our destiny calls, not leaving this incomplete. Won't you lay it on me? Turn the page and burn it. Let's make up a big bonfire on the beach with the stars as our lighters, and throw our problems in the flame. Throw our problems in the flame. And throw our problems in the flames. Ooh, throw our problems in the flame. I get a little bit breathless. My thoughts are too big. Can I get some comfort, please?
Okay guys, as you can see, it's higher on one end than actually on the other end. So because I didn't level this all out, it's caused that problem. So you're gonna have to come back and see how we actually fix this issue. Thanks for hanging out with us. Bye. This is the behind the scenes. This is how we figure out what the heck we're gonna tell y'all.
If you want to follow two old broads, one from the city,
Yeah.
deciding to start a homestead on raw land off grid, will they crash and burn, give up? They actually figure things out and survive. Check out.
Okay.